a few years ago, I saw a guy on an airplane and his whole arm was just all nasty. And I was like, okay, I got to take my skin a little bit more seriously. There's some people who are like, I'm not trying to be vain. It does matter as far as what happens on the inside of your body as well.
Your skin is exposed to so many factors every day that you don't even realize. Air pollution, cigarette smoke, industrial chemicals, UV rays, you have all these things that is leading to more wrinkles. And then you also have DNA damage. And even if you don't realize it, for example, you're walking to your car or you're just having a beer in the afternoon somewhere on a patio, and then you have all this UV light.
The thing is that melanoma can lead to other kinds of cancers. It can start on the skin, but it can lead to every other place in the body.
I think that this attitude towards skincare is also partly because of the different hormones in guys, because you do have more testosterone, and then you have skin that is actually aging a bit slower than the female skin, funnily enough. So you have a thicker skin due to testosterone. It's a bit more oily usually as well. It has more elastin, more collagen perhaps, and things like that. But this doesn't mean that, it doesn't get you at some point. What we want to do is we want to prevent the DNA damage. So this is a very important one. So I guess using SPF, and of course you want to find the cleaner products as chemical free as possible, but still give you some protection. And as a rule of thumb, you shouldn't be spending too much time in the sun anyway, right? Yeah. Guys usually have larger pores as well. So what you'd like to also use from time to time is a cleanser, like an exfoliator with some salicylic acid or similar, in order to make sure that you're getting all this nastiness out of your pores, because they do get congested and it's not nice. And then of course, if you want to also prevent the appearance of wrinkles and things like that, an antioxidant cream such as a serum with vitamin C, for example, would be a very, very good option in order to keep your skin moisturized and avoid the appearance of those wrinkles as you go.
A question I have, I see a lot of older guys, especially, having really thin skin on their hands. One little bump will bruise it.
First of all, this is why skincare is important, because you're not going to reverse a damage that has been creating itself for 30 years, right? So you need to take measures as early as possible. And this is why it's so important to use moisturizers. Coconut oil is an excellent ointment for your skin. This phenomenon that you see in elderly people with a super thin skin, it has multiple causes. As you age, your collagen production goes down, your elastin production goes down. You also have less energy being produced in your mitochondria. And this means that now your skin cells don't have sufficient amount of energy to basically have the optimum function. How do you maintain that? You're doing exercise, you're having a healthy lifestyle, you're sleeping early, you're having the right nutrition.
I think a lot of us don't make the connection between our skin and our immune system. And literally it is the first line of defense. It is the primary, that's the first one. And once something eventually gets inside, well, then that's a different story. And you have to rely on your, like your innate immune system and all these different responses. In grad school, I first had a roommate and he's like, why don't you take care of your skin? I'm like, and he said, at least at the end of the day, wash your face. At least do something. Very important. Because everything you've had going on that day is stuck on your skin. Just at least wash it off. This right here is the first, it's like, nope, let's not let it get in. Let's keep it out. And so, I don't think we oftentimes think about all the stuff that our skin comes in contact with. So I think the big lesson is, guys, we got to start taking better care of our skin. I'm
using a really nice Vaseline hands and nails cream, but it's basically very beneficial for your skin, and it's getting absorbed deeply in the skin, and it's not greasy.
When people hear us talk about these things, they feel like it's got to be, especially with skincare, it's got to be this really exotic.
$3.
Yeah, it can be cheap, it can be very inexpensive, and still very effective. There's the challenge. We're throwing down the gauntlet. Get in on your skin, take care of yourself.
Step up your skincare game.